Yeah. See, digital marketing, digital interruption, both are playing a very important role. Earlier, it used to be a support. Now it is
Right.
not a support. It is central now. Uh, like dealer development, if I say about earlier, it was all manual. We had to do analysis manually. Teams were making reports and putting formulas.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to FaceTime with Leaders, a podcast by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors, where we sit down with leaders who've shaped industries and driven transformation from the front lines. I'm your host, Charu Mehra, and today's conversation is one I've genuinely been looking forward to. Joining us is a seasoned force in India's commercial vehicle industry, someone who has spent over 3 decades not just driving sales, but building ecosystems, shaping product strategies, and turning regional markets into national success stories. I'm talking about none other than Mr. Piyush Srivastava. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks for this warm welcome, and it is a pleasure to be participating on this platform. Hope
That
uh,
Please go ahead.
hope this gives you a very good insight what I've learned in the industry. So I'm looking forward.
Absolutely, sir. And your journey through brands like Tata Motors, Mahindra, Swaraj Mazda, and now Ashok Leyland reads like a masterclass in leadership and market transformation. From launching iconic models like the Tata Ultra to reviving regional performance and leading pan India strategic roles. It's rare to see such a full circle contribution.
So it was a very rich experience actually, and it started from beginning only, and I was getting good roles and good exposure and good leadership also, which made me learn very good things. And having worked with all these great companies, I think all these companies are the foundation of Indian commercial vehicle industry, and every chapter of this life was full of learning and development.
That's so great, sir. So, with that note, let's get started. So, you just talked a little about your journey, but why don't we begin from the starting, about your journey so far? Just a free flowing glimpse into how it all started and what's the ride's been like.
Yeah. So I began my career with Greaves Limited, which was into diesel three-wheeler manufacturing and marketing.
Mhm.
It was in a Pune-based company, and it was first diesel three-wheeler which was launched in the country.
Okay.
That same company was taken over by Piaggio, and I became the part of launch plant team along with Piaggio. And I was reporting directly to this top management who were involved in this collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
uh, that helped me in a very good exposure where Piaggio wanted to fix models for the Indian market, and
Okay.
we had to do clinic. So since I was in technical, so I was chosen to do all India clinic and select the models.
Mm-hmm.
Models were selected. I went across India along with one company called Indica Research Group, who had a team who was supporting me, and I did clinic all India, and product was finalized. And that gave me a very good insight, like how new products are finalized at a very
Right.
initial stage. Then the career started, and I got opportunities with Mahindra and Mahindra, then Swaraj Mazda, and in Swaraj Mazda, I shifted from service to sales completely.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
that from after sales, now my new career of sales started. Actually, started in Mahindra, but later it was 100% sales started in Swaraj Mazda only. From there, I joined Tata Motors again, sales and marketing, and product development came because I was leading this ICV marketing pan India in
Okay.
Tata Motors. Then I came
Okay.
to regional. From there, I joined Ashok Leyland. Ashok Leyland also, there's a good turnaround story of South 2, based out of Bangalore, where Ashok Leyland LCV market, we were
Mhm.
struggling and we became the leaders.
Wow.
And it was good learning throughout. And in Ashok Leyland, then I came to from region to strategic national loan role, where I work for network development, retail finance. I started two new departments of training
Right.
and institutional sales.
Wow.
Currently, I am a head of sales and marketing for light commercial vehicle commercial and passenger, both. Passenger
Okay.
means buses and commercial
Buses.
cargo, and
Right.
institutional sale for all LCV vehicles.
Okay. Wow. Wow, that is such a grounded perspective, Mr. Srivastav. And it's always refreshing to hear the story behind the success, the
Yeah.
layers, the learning, and the drive that shaped it all. So, thank you for sharing that with us so openly. So, Mr. Vastav, you've seen the industry from so many angles, from ground level execution to now leading pan India institutional sales. And
Yeah.
honestly, that kind of transition isn't just a change in scale, it's a change in mindset, responsibility, and pace. So, what was the shift like for you personally? How did you feel internally during that phase? The pressure, maybe the excitement. How did you adapt to suddenly leading at such a wide level?
Yeah. So it was a leap, not just in scale, but in mindset also.
Absolutely.
Earlier, we used to chase the targets, and which was very regional type and limited manpower, where
Mm-hmm.
strategies were less important, more and execution was most important.
Right.
We were doing executions. When it came to national role, so it was not only execution, it was giving direction to execute, and the strategies became a very important factor where more
Absolutely.
matureness is required. And
Right.
then you have to give confidence to your team that your strategies are right, and you have to
Right.
convince them that it can be driven. So
Right.
currently, like I told you earlier, also I started two departments of training,
Training.
sales training and institutional sales, which
Mm-hmm.
is new to Ashok Leyland LCV department.
Okay.
So currently, like I am head of sales and marketing for Partner and Mitr are two products, LCV
Okay.
cargo and LCV passenger,
Okay.
from 4 to 7.5 ton GVW range we say in commercial
Mm-hmm.
vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm head of that, and apart from that, I have a team of institutional sales also, which I am mentoring and guiding, which handles entire range from 0 to 7.5 ton of products.
Right.
So, what happens from region when you move to head office? So
Right.
these are very important factors where strategies has to be implemented perfectly, and
Agreed.
you have to see both sides. You have to see the bosses who are approving your strategies, and the down the line where you have
Who
to
are
execute.
executing it. Right.
Yeah. So we have to make a balance in both, and
Absolutely.
certainly it has to, all strategies whatever we do, it has to be in gain in volumes, market share, which we and profitability, which we see.
Right.
And I had been doing last 5 years had been very great, and
Wow.
continuous growth I am posting. So hope to do in future also.
That's wonderful, sir. I think it's a 360-degree shift. You get a view of the entire procedure and you
Yeah.
become not just the executioner but the driver of
Yeah.
strategies. So that's such a powerful reflection, Mr. Srivastav. And it's clear that the leap wasn't just about bigger targets. It was
Mm.
about growing into a whole new rhythm of leadership, which you've managed so successfully. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Srivastav, I have to say, not every product launch earns a chairman's award, and that's a rare honor. But when I came across the story of Bada Dost, it made me wonder behind the recognition, there must have been some real pressure, tough calls, maybe even sleepless nights. So, tell us, what was the most challenging part of that journey for you personally, and what did it end up teaching you?
Yeah, so it is very good to uh, talk about this story, because this is one of the greatest things what a company in commercial vehicle segment can do.
Mhm.
Product was ready, but those was much more than a launch. This was a new platform that we had planned a mega launch. After extensive preparation and a facility upgradation, I was handling network department, which included all the preparations of launch, where I had to
Right.
make this network ready, manpower trained, everything has to be in place so that the launch happens.
Mhm.
Our momentum was abruptly halted by the unprecedented COVID 19 pandemic
Yeah.
and subsequent lockdowns, which forced us to pause our plan.
Right.
But the preparation was on, we had invested and we had to sell the vehicle. We took this as a challenge, and this was the biggest challenge was to re-establishing the belief, because everything was closed internally and externally. Because internally also people were not of the opinion that yes, we can launch this product. And
Right, right,
externally, you have to take lot of approval from government. Gatherings were not allowed, and we have to do everything remotely with
right, right.
help of local team members. We thought of doing e-launch, and the curtain has to be raised at almost all the dealerships and
Mm-hmm.
has to be telecasted at the same time. The
Wow.
clock was ticking, and at the same time we have to do. What we did, we requested chairman to give his speech online, and it was a live speech, and it is available in the these channels also, many channels.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so we did all preparation and we recorded, we rehearsed day and night, everything was done. Then the time came, and at the same time, after chairman's speech, the curtain was raised for 20 dealerships at a time,
Wow.
and it
Wow.
was visible on the screen. And it was so well appreciated by the financiers, customers, and it is first of of its kind in commercial vehicle industry. We are happy to see that, and product is also successfully selling. So we are proud to be that part, and chairman was happy and to give us the award for this.
Wonderful, sir. That is so wonderful, and it's so incredibly insightful as well.
Yeah,
It brings out kind of the kind of resilience and vision it takes to not just launch a product, but to rally people behind it. And
yeah.
as you said, that people were also, getting skeptical. The morale goes down. So building that morale up and seeing this through, it's so wonderful. Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations on the award, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Srivastava, we're seeing a massive shift with digitization, not only just supporting, but in some ways rewriting how channels function. Given your experience with Pan India expansion, I'd love to hear your take. How do you see digital disruption shaping the future of traditional channel development, especially in a space as relationship driven as commercial vehicles?
Yeah. See, digital marketing, digital interruption, both are playing a very important role. Earlier, it used to be a support. Now it is
Right,
not a support. It is central now. Like dealer development, if I say about earlier, it was all manual. We had to do analysis manually. Teams were making reports and putting formulas. Now everything is, we have
right,
a CRM tool. It is everything is through the apps, and we get what we want, what type of, whatever type of reports we want, we can, it can be generated.
right.
And apart from that, there are virtual trainings also, which is happening. How we plan, we engage, and how the channel grows. Now, you don't spend much of time in data seeing and analyzing. You get
Analyze.
all analytics in digital.
Right.
Like during COVID, if you see digital platform, it help us to stay connected with the customers.
Absolutely.
We were
Right.
running so many campaigns, and we were selling the vehicles also. So when the lockdown was also there, the sale was not zero. It was not
Wow.
like normal days, but it was appreciably good, and dealerships were able to take their working expenses out of the vehicles what they are selling.
Right.
And even this demos, comparison, everything has become digital. And we are working towards developing app also, where the DACs, the down the line, who are the first person to meet the customers, they have all tools in their mobile.
Wow.
Like that,
Okay.
we are working, and we have also started digital marketing, and sales has started from that also. So we see a very good growth and dependency from manual to digital, where you can store the data also.
Right. And I think it has become time and efficient. And also the accuracy must have improved
Yeah,
because,
that's why I said what I said. Analytics, if you use in CRM DMS, you save a lot of time. You don't have to
right,
calculate anything. Whatever you want, you can set your reports, and in that same format, it will come to you. Even it is
right,
good for dealership owners also, who see their business, but they were not able to see the real time what is happening.
reports.
Reports.
Right, right. And it actually helps in quick decision making as well,
Yes.
because you get the results, the reports at, real time. And, it's clear that you've not only embraced change but also stayed grounded in the core values of this industry.
Yeah, very true.
So, Mr. Srivastava, with everything you've accomplished, the turnarounds, the launches, the national impact, it's only natural to wonder what's next on the horizon. As you look ahead, are there any aspirations that still excite you?
Yeah, I believe the next chapter is about contributing more at a more strategic level. I have
Right.
learned, and time has come to have to give back to this industry also. I call it myself, whether people call me or not, I call it myself a commercial vehicle man, where from three wheelers to multi axles, from passenger to cargo, every segment, every geography I have worked, and
Well,
I form a very good team also. Got getting good respect also in the market. So I'm really excited to do so. It would be great and so satisfactory to give this back to this industry, which has taught me to
right.
my views of governance. I've studied in IIM Kozhikode.
Oh, wow.
Actually, that has given me a really good insight of business management, governance, ESG, and a long-term
Mhm.
value creation. So I'm
Right.
excited to channel my experience beyond operations to influence policy, innovation, and transportation from the top.
Wow, that is such a wonderful perspective, and it's so inspiring that you talk about giving back to the industry that taught you so much,
Yeah.
and there is something so powerful about hearing, someone with your depth of experience still speak with such clarity and drive about what's ahead. So that's really wonderful, and I wish you all the best for whatever you've desired and whatever your ambition is for the future, sir.
Thanks.
So we did talk about, you were talking about ESG a little. So, and
Yeah.
you've had a front row seat and in many ways a steering hand in shaping product roadmaps for some of the most widely used commercial vehicles in the country. But today, the roadmap isn't just about performance or price. ESG is becoming very real checkpoint in the journey. So, given your experience, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you see ESG principles getting meaningfully integrated into vehicle design and broader supply chain moving forward?
Yeah. So it is not only a checklist right now. ESG is a strategic imperative. Like
Right,
if you see in, EV adoption to recyclable materials, then ethical sourcing. All these things are becoming very much required in this industry,
right,
and
right,
clean manufacturing, moving towards zero carbon. So ESG, if you see, it was earlier only product planning and supply partnership, but now it is driving innovation with differentiation. We
right.
talk about environment so many times when it comes to implementation. So unless the fear of law comes, very few people work
Are
towards
actually working towards it.
towards.
Yes, yes.
But I will say commercial vehicle in India has transformed a lot, and people are really very much serious on working towards this ESG. Giving
Right,
back to society is one of the things what we are doing also. Uh, in Ashok Land, we have been doing. There's a separate department where company takes care of this poor people, their
wow.
literacy. Those things are doing, and of course governance, we have to move by the law, and within a company also we have set the principles, and
Right.
ethically we have to work. That is governance, so it is required and it is happening, and I'm sure India is moving in the right direction, with the ESG implementation seriously.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think the companies that have ESG embedded in their DNA would have a edge towards from the ones who haven't.
Yeah,
And that's such a thoughtful take, Mr. Srivastava. And you really brought out how ESG isn't just about ticking boxes. Like we were talking about, it's not only a checklist now.
yeah.
It's about future-proofing the entire value chain. So, and hearing that from someone who's actually led product roadmaps gives it a real weight. So there's a bright future for it. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us on this.
Thank you.
Mr. Srivastava, before we wrap up, I'd love to touch on something that brings us closer to this platform. You've recently joined Directors Institute, and given the depth of experience you bring, I'm genuinely curious. How has the journey been for you so far?
So it has been eye-opening and enriching. Joining Director Institute was a conscious step to expand my understanding of governance, ESG, and strategic oversight.
Right.
That faculty insights, peer exchange, and practical modules have helped me connect the dots between boardroom thinking and the ground execution, which is my plan also for future.
Right.
It's reaffirmed my belief that lifelong learning isn't just an option; it is a leadership necessity.
Absolutely. Thank you for that feedback, sir. And it's so well put, and it's always encouraging to hear how seasoned leaders like yourself still make space to evolve, reflect, and sharpen their edge. I hope that the Directors Institute really helps you in achieving the goals that you've set for yourself.
Certainly
So
looking forward. Huh.
I wish you all the best for that, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Srivastav, this has been an absolute pleasure. Your journey, your insights, and the way you've navigated change across decades, it all makes for a truly inspiring conversation. Thank you for being so open with us today.
So thank you so much, and I would love to share my experience in future also.
That's wonderful. And to our audience, thank you for tuning in into FaceTime with Leaders by Directors Institute. We hope today's episode left you with not just industry insights, but also a deeper appreciation for the kind of leadership that quietly shapes the world around us. Until next time, take care and keep leading with purpose. Thank you.